for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Washington football team. The kicker, Dustin Hopkins, set to get this one going. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Jerick McKinnon. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll be 3rd and 10 now. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 12 on 4th and 10, just enough for the conversion. And defensively, an opportunity slips away. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
On 1st down now, run with McKinnon. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Now Garoppolo on the bootleg. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Garoppolo to throw on 3rd and 1. That's complete. It's Kyle Juszczyk. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Back to the running game with Mostert. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
On 2nd and 12, Garoppolo. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
By Washington.
That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Sherman on the tackle. It's a gain of 8. Brings up
now Heineke.
At the 37.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Washington.
A carry now for McKissick. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Tackled back at the 41-yard line.
We're scoreless after 1.
Quarter with no score.
Washington with a football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 2nd and 14 upcoming. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 24-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
First down, Washington.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Niners' 24-yard line.
Escaping the pressure right. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
The keeper.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And he's going to be marked down short of the first down, right around the 17. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
4th down.
It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. But he will not get away. He stops short of the marker. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Garoppolo now. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Brought down back at the 19-yard line.
A play fake from Mostert. Now Garoppolo. They'll roll him out. Looking for his tight end read, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And incomplete on the deep ball. Was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
eluding the pressure right. His throw incomplete.
The keeper.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And 10 yards to
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
You can sense it.
Oh, you can sense it, and somehow he got to it and was able to recover for his squad.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 49ers' 13-yard line.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime report.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
They'll look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. So now on 4th down, Washington will hand things over to their kicker, Dustin Hopkins.
7-yard attempt.
And Hopkins' kick is good. And it's 3-0 Washington. So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game, because anytime you can get to the red zone and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
Following the made field goal for 3, Hopkins now to kick it off. Here's Richie James on the return. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. Oh, wide open, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Give them 32 on the play.
Here we go. 21. 55.
On play action, it's Garoppolo rolling to his right. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Jordan Reed was the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Garoppolo again. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Robbie Gould on for the field goal. A 43-yard attempt.
And Gould missed it. It's no good. Wide right for Gould. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Sliding out of the pocket. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
On second down, it's Gibson, and he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
On the tackle. A gain of 11 on the play.
He'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. He's going to take off with it. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Here's McKissick. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
Definitely too early to panic, but that is his 4th carry of the game, and collectively has in total 10 yards. So maybe there's no panic, but maybe some concern.
Yeah, and maybe a little concern up front because they're not giving him any space right now. On third down, Gibson. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
And the Washington first down.
Back to throw now on first down. Flushed out right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Well, a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Complete.
13 yards there and a Washington first.
13 yards. First down.
On play action, they'll throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll bring up a second down. They'll run with McKissick. McKissick. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Brought down at the 2-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And this is third.
They'll go again with McKissick. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's first and goal. They're going to look to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
Touchdown, Washington.
It's their quarterback taking it in. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0.
Dustin Hopkins to kick.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Samuel bringing in the slant. A gain of 6 there on first. Final minute now of the third quarter.
2nd and 4.
To throw again on second down. Garoppolo completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Garoppolo gets this into the hands of Taylor. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
To Trent Taylor. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
On play action, now Garoppolo. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Montez Sweat able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back now here in Santa Clara.
49ers.
It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. The Niners on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. Taking a shot for Samuel. And this is caught, but they say out of bounds. It would have been a first down, but he couldn't stay in, and as a result, they're going to have to give up the football. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. Buying time, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. But Nick Bosa so quick on the outside, he gets in there to bring him down. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Out of the gun now on third down. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tartt. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the fourth quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And this one's incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for. And now it's second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. The Niners on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
At the 40-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. They'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. Even though this offense doesn't have a single point to its name, they're not totally out of this game yet. A touchdown here, they could be in business.
And how about that last play? Now they've got momentum going, so you know I'm a big advocate. Get back on the line of scrimmage. Throw another play at them while you've got them rocked on their heels.
The throw over the middle, taken in, and taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
49ers
working from the gun, Garoppolo. And he'll go down, brought down at the 20-yard line. Off the edge, the sack by Matt Ioannidis.
taken down back at the 20-yard line.
To try again after the sack, Garoppolo. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's third down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Landon Collins. And he will break.